think we're almost good to go. Okay. We seem to be all good. Welcome, welcome. I'm already back so soon. But I wanted to keep doing some modeling, so that's what I'm gonna do. Alright, so here's the plan. On stream, I'm thinking I'll mostly be working on the Bambi model. But I've already started on Photo Negative Mickey, so I'll show you my progress on that. And yeah, I just work on that one on my own time because it's a bit bigger of a model. Although surprisingly, it's been pretty easy so far. I've had like no issues making them. But I'll show you what I've been doing. Let's load right in. Oh, that was Bambi. Oh, I meant to go to PNM. I'll show you what I plan for Bambi soon. I have an idea about what to do going forward. But here we go. Alright, so here's where I am with PNM. As you can see, I got a reference for the side profile that is very useful for getting the general outline. And he matches up pretty well with the sketch, I think. A few slight differences. I moved the arms up a little more just for convenience sake. But overall, I think he's looking pretty nice. Topology is all very nice, I feel. I'll let you take a look at that. Yeah, so some of this is mirrored over, but it's the same on the other side. Yeah, clothing is all very nice and low poly. Head, of course, has more geometry just to get the shape, but overall I think it's nice and smooth. I did a bit of reduction in the back just because it doesn't need to be as detailed. But yeah, I think we're getting somewhere good here. We're on the right track. So now the question is, how do I make hands? I feel like that's the question I have for both Mickey and Bambi right now. But let's switch back over to Bambi. Before we get to that though, we gotta finish these overalls. So I decided to move these back in and actually make overalls. So what I'm going to have to do is, I said I wasn't going to re-topologize at all, but I kind of have to for this because I want to, right now this geometry is like not that great. I can make this a lot better, a lot cleaner. So I'm going to do that by simply re-topologizing in the shape of the overalls. And yeah, I just do that and connect it to this piece right here, and then we have overalls. And then I might just replace the shirt underneath it with a better shape. You dreamed about a Bambi mod, huh? That's funny. I've gotten ideas through dreams before. I have a really cool idea for a VR game I might make in the future from a dream. A VR horror game. But anyway, let's get some music on real quick, just so we're not listening to nothing we want to listen to. Malice has a really good instrumental. Maybe I'll just play that for now.
Build a website you love.
Oh my god, bro. Already with the ads. I might go back to Rivals of Aether 2 music. That didn't have ads. I didn't have to worry about that. I'm muting every few seconds. Pausing my work. But anyway. Let's get into it. Sure, what do you want to tell me? What's cool? Alright, so let me show you the process of... Also, I'll turn this down a bit. Let me show you the process of retopology here. So, we have a model, and this model is nice, but we want to make a better version of it. So, the best way to go about it is we go and we grab a plane. Now this plane, I'm going to just simply turn 90 degrees so it's facing forward. Move this up. Alright. So now this is here. What we want to do, make it a little smaller just for convenience sake for now. But I'm going to go into edit mode and go move it over. And I'm going to add a modifier for mirror. And then I'm going to add a modifier called, where is it? So I think it's over here. Shrink wrap. Okay, so you grab shrink wrap, and we want to turn snapping on. I believe it is face project. Yeah, you want face project on, and then you want to target whatever model you want to stick to. So once you do that, and you set it to actually that, and then you want to be above surface. I think. That doesn't seem right. It needs to be, okay. I need to turn up the offset, that's why. Okay, turn up the offset so you can see what you're actually doing here. And then, yeah, it just kind of sticks to it, and when you move it, it stays stuck to it. Which is very convenient. And that lets us build around. Oh, it looks nice, Sparrow, thank you. We discovered FNF was listening to OG Therapy. That's an interesting way to discover FNF. Alright. So. Is this right? I don't think project is right. I think it's just... Yeah, I think what we had was good. Okay. So now that we have this, we can start figuring this out. So we want to build these overalls, is what we're doing here. And we want to make them nice and clean. So we do, you just kind of start building this shape. And we start extruding. And just building the shape we want. Keep that, that's fine. As we start doing that, it'll start wrapping around like that. That's pretty good. This, not quite. So, we're going to want this to wrap around and come up to here. So let's just build this full band here real quick. Turn this off. Oh, okay. Well, let's get a natural playlist. You want to listen to Undertale music? I got a bunch of Undertale music saved. Fan-made stuff as well. Let's just listen to that.
How are you holding up?
I wish there was like an automatic ad muting. There probably is. There's probably some kind of automatic ad muter I could invest in. Alright. Let's keep this nice and straight. Alright. So it starts to build up. Let's make this transition a little smoother. Would you like more Undertale or Deltarune? I don't know yet. I kind of gotta wait for Deltarune to finish, because I'm liking the direction it's going, but I want to see the full vision first before I can fully decide, you know? Alright, now I'm going to want to have both of these selected, just so I can see the geometry and match it up a bit. Alright, so what we're going to want to do is, we just need three cubes, which is easy. So let's just do that real nice and simple, like here, here, and merged. Okay, now let's make sure it is actually protruding all the way, so let's just add more to the offset, and that about matches. Oh, there's a classic. This is an old one. A bit less. Kind of somewhere in between. That's what we're looking for here. Alright. So we have that ready, and that's a pretty good shape, I think. Here, come up there. The weird root is really cool, I will say. I think that's very cool. I'm excited to see where that goes. Alright, I'm just gonna make this a little cleaner. Whoops. Alright, and then from here, let's just, alright, let's select all this, and just kind of pull it down, like this. I'm gonna try and start evening it out again now. Okay. Gotta go. Alright, have a good one. Also, yeah, I do play Roblox from time to time. Just a few select games, though, that I like. I'm a big pillar chase head. Alright. Have a good night, though. Alright, let's see what we gotta do here. So, we're gonna need to put some around there and start building around these legs. So let's pull this down one more and just get a much straighter transition here. This fucking song. Distress 2, the cooler edition, is a very funny fan game. Alright, so now from there, I start building out this. Okay. And then what I can do is I can do that, and I can just bridge that. Easy. It's already looking pretty good. Now I just got to start building around the legs here. So then we can start doing is, if I want to keep it in quads, I can just find 4 like that, and that technically counts as a quad right there, which is nice. So I can go and do the same thing here. Technically a quad. Not the cleanest quad ever, but, you know. And honestly, I don't know if I want to be doing that. I don't think it's a big deal if I have a few tries. Because, like, I mean, he had fully tries anyway, so I don't think it's an issue if this game has some tries on its models. So, you know what? Whatever. It's inevitable. Let's just get some in there. I'm gonna remove this face. And now, get a quad from that. Oh, this song's so good. Might be a better way to do this. Okay, I'm going to put some cuts along here. Why is it not doing anything? It's a little weird. Okay. There we go. There's a bit more there to work with. Alright, let's just do this. Oh, nice. Alright, that works. And then just start building this out. Uh-oh. That's not very clean. What's going on here now? Isn't that a really good one? Really cool fan game. Alright, let's just do it like this. Make this clean. Make this even. Okay. Okay. There we go. That's looking better. Alright. Now I come to this part. That's not very clean. I might do this part manually. Well, I can get started. There we go. Okay. So I can do, so I can just start putting these down just to build out the shape I want.
Working across teams is tough, but Asana helps you handle it. That's because Asana...
Another classic. This song kind of broke out of the Undertale fan community. I know a lot of people outside the Undertale fandom know about this song. It is a pretty good song. Alright. knows? Okay, no, that messes shit up. Alright. Yeah, the select stuff on the other side. That's a shame. There's the way to do it. Undertale Last Breath. What a fan game, huh? What a game that was. What a time. So far so good. Let's get rid of these shoes real quick. There we go. Should probably start labeling some of these. Alright. And from here, already there's a much cleaner shape. This looks a lot nicer. I might add a bit more geometry here. Ooh, I don't know what that just did. I don't know why that's doing that, never mind. Ooh, Halo's Dust Belief is so cool. I must say. I'm a big fan. Especially the official game that's being made. It uses the soundtrack. A little bit better. That works. Good. Alright, and let's start connecting this. another one. Alright. They aren't going in order, are they? Okay, it stopped shuffling. There we go. That should be more variety. I hate YouTube. I hear those off sounds. I wonder, is there a way? I think there has to be something. I don't think that worked. Let's see if this works. Damn, this song good. What is this one again? Okay, nope, that entirely does not work. Don't try that. Fucking Digital Circus Megalovania. What the hell? Sure. Alright. Forgot I had this. Why not? I'm forgetting what I do for these caps. Did I just like... something real basic like this. Hello, welcome to the stream. I don't think this is what I would do now. Doesn't feel right. Keep pushing it in more, I guess. It is all underneath, so it doesn't really matter that much. Can do whatever. Screw it, whatever. Let's just make it a normal cap. I'm too lazy to try and figure out how to make it quads, so I'm gonna just merge at center. Thank you. Alright, that works. And there we go. We have overalls. Let's see what they look like shaded smooth. Oh, not you. These. Actually, shade flat. Might need a little more geometry here. Let's try to cut around here. And then I'm going to move this in a bit more. And move this down a bit more as well. Just try and relax that a bit more. Still a little sharp around here. Let's try and just that might be alright. It's pretty bad back here too. Oh yeah, especially right here. Jeez Louise. Okay. I think I almost want to just
Same extra value meals at McDonald's.
put another one right there.
Sausage McMuffin with egg, plus hash browns, and a small coffee for just $5.
For limited time only. Prices and participation may vary. Prices may be higher in Hawaii, Alaska, and California, and for delivery.
And these ads, shut up. Okay. There we go. I need to play this fan game sometime. I played like the first original demo, but I haven't played since then. Delta Traveler seems cool. I should check it out more. This is the Fell Sands theme from it. All I know is they made Fell Sands like a genuine piece of shit or something, like he's actually evil. Which is funny. What's my dog barking about? Okay. Okay, you know what? What does that geometry look like? Shade flat. Is that too much? That might be too much. Well, I mean it's cleaner, but I think it's too much. But it gets the shape I want, so I might just automatically reduce from this. But also it gets rid of this, which I don't want. So, never mind. Alright, let's connect it first, and then we'll figure all that out. So, Control J. Oh, wait. Alright, let's apply this shit first. Apply mirror and apply shrink wrap. Now let's join. Figure all that out later. Just set this back to 30. So now what I want to do is I'll come into here and merge at last. Merge at last. Merge at last. Merge at last. What the fuck's going on? Oh wait. I see the issue. Okay, don't do that yet, actually. Don't combine any of this yet. Okay, I need to apply this mirror first, and then do this. Control J. And now I can start doing this. Pedally. That was a funny diagnosis. Alright, what happens if I add... Okay, yeah, that's not what I want it to look like. Not really. That's fine, because we can do some reduction. Well... Nah, I'll just... figure it out more myself. Alright, just add more subdivisions in areas that are not very awesome. So turn this off now. Wait, although... I can't... Now shrink wraps off, I don't know if that's gonna do much anymore. Probably should have done that while it was still on. Dang. You know what?
Our lawyer said we couldn't name this new Carl's Jr. burger the biggest burger for the
Carl's Jr. map pad is back. Okay. Okay, set this to smooth. Gotta turn it up a bit. I was trying to turn it up for it to be as I want it to be. Yeah, I add the sharps in after. Okay, go back to 30. See if I can sculpt it a little better. Can you stay in... Why is it switching when I go sculpt mode? That's not what I want to do at all. Yeah, whatever. Let's just... See if I can smooth it a bit like that. Eh. Never mind. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna mark some sharp edges. So I'm going to want to continue this going in, so... I should go back to mirroring. Alright. I'll do that after. Let me quickly Overall, that don't look too bad though. It's looking alright. Alright. Halo Boy's music is so good, dude. Alright, and now, that looks nice. Alright, we're gonna deal with this on smoothness now. Unearthing your characters could fill the top. Use a C tool to delete the extra faces you don't want in the future. Maybe. Okay, wait. I mean, I just wanted a little bit here. What specifically are you talking about? This is about where I want it now. I just want to, bear with me, I'm not the best with all the Blender terminology, and I definitely don't know all the tools yet, so I'm still learning, but I'm doing my best here. But I want to mark these as sharp. And then if I shake smooth, that is pretty much where I want it. I mean, if it works, it may not be the best method. Alright, now this original one, I don't want all this anymore, because this is just, I already retopologized. And I'll probably just replace this because this is not good geometry at all. Oh, that's too far down. Okay, whatever, I'll just replace it. Probably sufficient. Python math works in both boxes. If you do such, it divides and multiplies. I see. I don't know too much Python. I did a little bit, but I've always been pretty bad at programming. But I'm trying my best. What am I listening to? Oh, fright. Fucking green sands, of course. I just want to line this up. In edit mode, you can hold Alt to ring select, or use Control collect on edges. Make sure. Yeah, I know that much. I know I can. I know I can do this, or well, I know I can do this, and I know I can do this, and I know all those. Don't worry about that. Alright, let's try and just get this. Okay, I don't need to go into edit mode. And keep doing this here. Don't manual align stuff because I don't got time for that. I have time. Or do what I can. But yeah, I get it. Alright, whatever, I don't... Let's just see what this would look like. Probably not where I want it yet, but I can change it. Let's go to object mode. I don't want to listen to this right now.
Mr. Frankenstein.
And I don't want an ad either. Okay, can I grab... Did I hide the overalls? I might have. No, I hid those. Where are the... Okay, overalls are here. So is this... Okay, that's what I want to get rid of. Alright, I'll start by just... about right here. That's where I want to cut off. I really should learn more of the shortcuts. So I want this to fit in here. Just kind of like that. A bit less than that. That's not bad. Okay, that's about where we were. I just shape it a little more. Turn on that. Okay. Not too bad. Fill that out a little more too. Okay, that's fine. That's about what I want. And that looks not too shabby. That's pretty good too. Okay, cool. Well, let's start adding some smaller details like the button and the collar and the pocket. Don't need nearly as much on this. But I will stop a bit. That might be sufficient. Turn this that way. The fuck? Apply all transformations. And then mirror. Okay, there we go. Okay. That works for buttons, I suppose. Not bad, not too shabby. A bit nicer there. Okay, this is pretty sufficient. This works. It gets the job done. Do I want to smooth this a little more? Try to. I don't know if that'll get any of the desired results I want. Probably not. Probably don't mess with it. He is almost real. He's almost here. Alright. Any of those don't applied. That's fine. Okay, something I will do to kind of like keep this shape here. I'm just gonna okay, well. And then make that its own piece. Oh, I forgot there's a plane. Alright, there we go. Well, thank you, Oxy. That means a lot to me.
Working across teams is tough.
I'm doing
but
my
Asana
best.
Helps you handle it.
But yeah, modeling's just really fun. I find it really relaxing and very, very fun to do. Let's fill that. enjoy it quite a bit. I like the idea of Susie inheriting Megalovania in the future. I think that would be cool. I know a lot of people really like the idea. I see the vision on that. Okay.
Adobe Creative Cloud is designed to be almost like a playground. It's a collection of applications
Yeah, just do it this way. Whatever. Might move these down a bit just to add a bit more depth. Kind of like that, I guess. See how that looks. Not bad. That's pretty cool, I think. Okay. That looks fine, honestly. That's a pretty good pocket. Now we just need his collar, I suppose. And I guess we can start his hands after this. Alright, let's I've got a plane. How do shirt colors actually work? Let me actually just look this up. I feel like I know, but at the same time. Shirt with collar. Yeah. So it just kind of wraps around like that. Okay, that's easy. I mean, his head's gonna be like covering pretty much all of it most of the time. Although it will have that form, so I should have some. Yeah. All right. Alright, let's just hide some stuff real quick. Just so I can see what I'm doing around here. That's not what I wanted. Okay. Okay. And then I can just work off of this. Sure, no worries. Welcome to the stream. Alright. Alright, something like that. Thank you. Have a good one. I think we're pretty close here now. Let me re-add the head. Yeah. Pretty much. Dust How I Miss You is also really cool. Okay, I'm going to apply scale before I do this, and I'm going to solidify this. Yeah, I think that was my issue before when I tried solidify. Yeah, I forgot to apply scale. Not too much now. It's still just a shirt collar. That's not bad. Okay. Pretty good. So now if I hide the head, that's pretty good. That's what he would look like. Well, he should probably have more of a neck. Maybe just make this area a bit flatter. Something I could do is just move this down. Not that much of a difference, but whatever. I figure out what I want to do for Red Bambi later. Maybe I'll give him a bit of a neck that you can only see when the head's gone. Maybe something like that. But for now, that is probably sufficient. Well, let me see. Oh, I haven't applied this yet. That's fine, actually. Makes it easier. Move these in and move them down a bit more. I suppose I need to move them out. Down and out. Okay, and that works. Alright, what are we doing about these hands? Let's, I'm just gonna find a reference image real quick. I mean, it's like, it's a very simple shape. It's nothing crazy at all. Yeah, this I can throw together pretty easily, I believe. Let's get this, not a circle, what am I doing? Let's get a sphere. And I actually do want a decent amount of geometry on this. Let's try 30 by 24 maybe. At least for now, maybe I can reduce later, but where do I want the points to be? I think I can probably be best, just so I don't have to worry about them to turn this in this way. And then I'm going to whoop. Or shape it later, but for now,
Working across teams is tough, but Asana helps you handle it. That's because Asana is where humans and AI coordinate.
Thank you. Ooh, Funeropolis is really good. Okay, because he has a thumb. So I might want some down here. Alright, so 3 fingers and a thumb. So 4 in total. Let's try out my special technique. I don't know if this will work well, but I'll give it a shot. I think this can be pushed out a little more, at least for now. Yeah, probably smart. Just give it as much room as possible. Alright, so what I want to do, I want to come in here, and I'm thinking, we go face select. So for the middle finger, let's get it nice in the middle here. Get all that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Loop Tools, Circle. That is not at all what I want. Oh my gosh. But maybe it's salvageable. There we go. It's not as bad. It's a starting point. I want to delete these faces. Okay, we have a hole there now. It's okay. It works. I don't think I want that close. Let's move down here a bit. It's maybe around right here. And while we're doing this, actually, I think I'm gonna divide. I'm gonna mirror this. Let's go mirror mode. Yippee. Now, give me this. Please and thank you. Come on. Perfect half, please. Please. Thank you. Okay. Delete faces. And we are going to mirror. There we go. Now we're going to come down here. Just thinking about right here, right? It was 6 by 4, I believe, is what I did. I don't know how well this is going to work at a slant. Oh, you saw the post on Twitter? Nice. Well, welcome. I'm getting a bit more progress done. We'll see how it goes. Okay. Okay, that works like that. Seems alright. Just trying to figure out how I want to make these hands now. song is this again? This one's really good. Oh yeah, Snowgrave Neo. How about this one? This was an interesting fan game. And I guess we figure out a thumb here. Thumb we probably want a bit bigger, right? Let's get a bit more for the thumb here. Alright, how am I gonna go about this now? Porky Minch motif. I appreciate that. Alright. Let's extrude. Oh. You're not clipping. There we go. This part reminds me of a Sonic Advance song. That main beginning melody there. I may do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Also, I didn't want to. I didn't want to mirror that. Damn it. I don't want two thumbs. Forgot about that. Okay, I'll come back to the thumb. There, okay. Add the mirror modifier. Let's redo this real quick. Again. Okay. And now we're going to apply that. Oh, this is a story shift song, okay. Completely forgot about this one. Okay. Circle. Alright. Now what the fuck am I gonna do with this? Let's find out. Alright. Alright, very rudimentary hands so far, fingers, whatever. But that's where sculpting comes in. Oh, come on. This song's really good. I like this a lot. Hope. Okay. I'm going to make all of it smaller. Now I'm gonna figure out what the fuck I want to do to make this. Probably should have shaped it a little. Nah, no, it's better this way. And I like, at least for now, before I move on to the thumb, I would like to oh, this shit's gonna be ugly. This shit's gonna suck. Oh, I was not ready. I was not ready to make hands today. It's alright, we'll figure it out. smooth away all the weirdness. That's how you go about this. Smooth it until it's good. Better. We might be getting somewhere. There, we want to start actually forming these fingers properly. Jeez, fuck doing it like that. Actually, that's too bad. Just thinking of switching to edit mode, but no, that's alright. That's kind of getting somewhere. A bit more bloat here as a finger does. This thumb is I'm gonna need to just completely pull this down.
New year, new me? Cute. But how about new year, new money? With Experian, you can actually take control of your finances. Check your FICO score.
A professional hand modeler is gonna join the stream and be like, "What the fuck are you doing?" Okay, I'll work with a reference when I do the Mickey one. This is my experimentation phase. I'm doing my best. Smooth, smooth, smooth. They'll all work out, surely. Like, it's just a cartoon hand. It can't be that hard, right? Cartoon hand. Okay, I have an idea. You want some knuckles in here, right? Ugh. Okay, that's way too weird looking for a cartoon hand. Too realistic. It's a little better. This thumb's pretty deformed here. How's the topology looking on the whole model? It's pretty good. It's pretty clean, I'd say. Let's take a look. Like that's pretty low. That's nothing. There's zero topology here. Much less than my Mickey, that's for sure. But the Mickey is a much bigger shape, so this hand is going to end up being the highest topology thing on this model. Which is gonna be really funny, but I mean it's a hand. Like, come on, cut me a little slack. I need something. All right. Even though it's a cartoon hand, I should probably try and be at least a little anatomically correct. So it should be like a little bit here, a little bit down here. And then definitely here. I don't want to mirror that. This is just thumb activity. Hey, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. I'm doing pretty well here, I'd say. I'm embarrassing myself in front of the hand modelers. But this is working a little better than I thought it might. So I'll take it. This isn't the worst hand I've ever seen. Well, maybe. Okay, I'm going to edit mode and see if I can salvage any of this in edit mode. Edit mode, I'm a little more, well, I'm pretty experienced in sculpting mode by now. At least I know how things work. I need this to kind of come in a little more. I can use... I know the hotkey for this. Oh, come. Okay, well, not that much. Maybe just something like that. Move it in a little more, you know? That's a little better. Yeah, that's better. Alright, let's go back into sculpt mode and clean this up. So, okay. There. A little bit here. Okay. Okay. I don't hate it. I definitely don't hate it. This is...
Now it's your turn
okay,
to buy more and save more at JCPenney. Get 50% off when you spend $125 or more.
It is
or get 40%
acceptable.
off
Also, shut up,
$75 or
JCPenney.
more.
This is acceptable. This is salvageable, I'd say. I don't like how that's looking. Let me... Can I... That just made it worse. Okay, let me just grab that and make it a proper point. Okay, you know what? It ain't bad. It ain't bad. It is fine. I might just come back here and just give it a few, just a little bit of, a little smoothing. That is, for a cartoon hand, I think that's acceptable. And it's gonna be small, so I don't think people would make too much fun of me. You know, that's not bad. I'll take it. I'll take it. I don't care. This works. Let's grab that hand. And let's just... Because there's technically that hand over there. Looks like he has a huge hand now. There, guys, they're dead. Hello! Oh my god. Alright. Now we're gonna rotate. Get that nice 90 degree. And Gonna rotate that down. We're gonna line this up, and we're gonna bada bip, bada whoop. And you know what? Let's fatten it up a little bit. Just a bit. There we go. Not bad, not bad. I would be content with that for now. That is a lot of geometry though. We can do some reduction, I think. I think we're at that point where we can start reducing this a little bit. Okay, do the fingers after. So, about right there. And there. Dissolve edges. Is this taking away too much? It might be. Let me just see. No, that's acceptable, I think. That's not bad. Up there. Ooh, money. That doesn't seem right. It might be fine. Maybe. Let's just continue from where it was. Yeah, that's more. That makes more sense. Okay. I think we can dissolve both of these, right? Actually, no, don't dissolve those. Alright, let's continue from here. Doot, 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 doot. Doot, doot. Ah! Okay. It's better. Now I can start reducing some of this. Maybe like that. That's not bad. Alright, the thumb. This isn't quite as... Okay. Let's get rid of... Not that. That's... Well... No. This. Yeah. I'll keep some of that, even if it's a little weird and not quite even. Not that. That. Oh, maybe not that. That stretches a bit too much, yeah. Let's just get rid of that. Okay, it's better. It's better. I think I can live with that amount of topology on the hand. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, sorry, I missed your message. Do you do any more max modes? Because, to catch your stream, we gotta wake up to... I haven't played much FNAF, since the Treasure Island stream. I'll probably do another FNAF stream soon, though. Actually, I plan to do the hardest possible mode in FNAF 6 soon. That's something I plan to do. I'm going to... Since FNAF 6 is my favorite, but I haven't quite... Like, I've gotten all the achievements already, and I've gotten all the endings. But something I haven't really done yet is I haven't gone in and did the hardest possible challenge, which is accepting all the ads and getting none of the upgrades and salvaging all the animatronics. So I'm thinking I'm gonna try that on stream when I get the chance. There's some people I want to have on when I do that. Hey, welcome back. But yeah, next FNAF stream that'll likely be what it is. And also, I just want to gush about FNAF 6 on stream for like a few hours, because I love that game. It's so good, and it's so underrated, and I feel like I have a lot to say about it mechanically that I don't know. I have some thoughts that I want to get through. I might even make a whole ass video someday. If I ever make actual videos, like edited content, one of them would definitely be about FNAF 6. You can hold me to that, I suppose. I was gonna quickly... Some of this can be reduced. Matt Pat's back. Okay, let me do this instead. Doop, doop. There. Uh-oh. I've created a few quads. I don't want that. Oh, I've created a few quads. Oh my gosh, okay. I guess that's what happens when you start reducing all willy-nilly without really paying attention to what you're doing. Okay. I'm going to need to eliminate those later, but for now, I will mirror this. Okay, I can't mirror yet. I'm going to need to apply all transformations. Edit mode. There we go. Okay. Well, now he has two hands. So I'm gonna save. But we're basically done here with his model. I just gotta figure out where these fucking quads are now. So we're going to select by similar trait, faces by sides, greater than. There we go. Alright. We got a few quads to deal with here. Whatever, I'm fine with a few tries. or sorry, N-Gons. I want quads. N-Gons are what I want to get rid of here. I was saying quads this whole time. A quad is when you have four sides, 4 points. All that. How's that? That's not a fucking. It's not a fucking N-Gon. What the hell? And N-Gon is when you have more than that, and a tri is when you have 3. That's also okay. It's probably just because. You know, I wouldn't. I don't think it would. Let me select. Okay, there we go. A little bit still here. And Gons are stinky, no good. You don't want any of those. These I can make quads, right? Yeah, those are quads. Oop. Oh, this is going to be less easy. This one's easy. Alright, whatever. Whatever. Let's go back to face select, faces by sides. We still got these ones up here. Okay. Do basically the same thing here. Alright, it ain't perfect, but it'll work. That's all that matters. Okay, there we go. I've done it. I have finished Bambi's basic model here, I think. Alright, our safe texturing and stuff for a different stream, but that'll probably be very simple. So I don't know. Maybe I'll just do it off stream as well. Depends on what y'all want to see. We'll see. It's the guy, there he is. Oh yeah, I still got model his, okay. Next stream I'll model his items, and then I'll go texture him in Substance Painter. He does indeed exist. There he is. Does he even know he's real? Like does he even know he's alive? And I'm wondering, for the face, I'll probably make those planes. Just simple planes that I just add PNGs to. And that can be the eyes and the eyebrows. Mouth is already kind of there. Like, I can just put the mouth there on these two. Oh yeah, I need a UV unwrap. Okay, next stream, items, UV unwrapping, and texturing. I'll try and get all that done for him on the next stream. But for now, I think I'm good. It was fun. I enjoyed working on that. But yeah, I think I'm gonna finish up here now. So, thank you for joining and watching. And yeah, hopefully I can get this done soon. I don't know if this would be next stream. I see, I have a few things I want to do. But I also wouldn't mind just finishing this, if I can. Just getting this all done. And of course I'll keep working on a faux negative Mickey in the background. One sec, let me show you faux negative Mickey. I don't think you're here when I showed it. he's coming along a lot smoother, actually. So far, he's been really easy, surprisingly. Yeah, here he is. I'm very proud of this head sculpt I made. I think that looks great. Everything's on point here. Looking nice. So, mainly just hands, shoes, and his buttons and his bow tie, and his tongue. And then he's done. So yeah. He'll probably be done by the next time I stream again too, so I'll show more of that. But, yeah. Anyway. I hope y'all enjoyed. Have a good one. See you next stream. Bye-bye.